Welcome to another Gaz Right video. Welcome to day 2 in Timor Leste, and we're going to spin round. Watch out for this car behind you. We've got a beautiful little sunrise in the old backdrop. Don't fall off into the water, that'd be a hell of a start today. We're going to Atauro Island today. We woke up 6 AM, no idea how we're going to get here. We just got told turn up to the port. There is a ferry going, you can get a ticket there. I'll overlay now the ferries. If you're going on like a Tuesday, a Thursday and a Sunday, you need the Success ferry, which I would recommend based on just looking at the boats. If you go on a Wednesday or a Saturday, it's like the little dragon boat, a lot smaller. $5 each way. You just rock up, you need your ID or passport to get on that, and it's going to cost you just a measly $5. We're going to get there, hopefully a little tropical paradise, hopefully some flare little drone shots drenching into the old retinas. If you enjoy what you see, hit the subscribe button. Let's get cooking, baby. The team have landed Atauro Island. We were told it was going to take us 90 minutes, starting at 8 AM. We set off at 9. We got here not 10:30, not 11:30, got here at 12. So yeah, a lot longer than anticipated on the old ferry. Met an absolutely sound bloke on there, came over chatting to us. The power of Google Translate. He spoke pretty decent English, obviously way better than obviously any other languages we speak. But yeah, we just chatted to him. A really nice guy. First time like he's ever been on a boat and stuff. So yeah, check out the old Insta, legend of the scene. Hopefully can tag him. We've got his number. Need to get him on Insta or something as well. But in terms of Atauro Island, we've been dropped at Beloy. I would look at where the other ferries. If the dragon boat drops you somewhere else, I would potentially go to that, to be 100% honest, because there is not much going on here. So as you get off, we were expecting just even like a shop or a cafe, or a cafe is probably a little bit adventurous, I guess, but somewhere you could buy something. And there's loads of little kind of like tiny little stalls and stuff. So you had a little walk up between them. Looks like there's like a million picnic benches all laid out. It's quite flared, and you can see this in the sky now. Plane coming in, we should have got that. That would have saved us a hell of a lot of time. But yeah, the actual island itself, I think I would look at if you can go to the other side. We've seen the thing where like the mermaid ladies, where these little ladies go underwater spear fishing, and I didn't think we were going to be going diving with them, but even if we could just see them from a distance, that would have been pretty flair. But unfortunately not. Flown the drone, and obviously as we speak, hopefully you're seeing some crispy shots going straight into the eyes. I think it's given me very similar vibes to like Coron in the Philippines, and the kind of waters there. I think in the shoreline, definitely at Beloy, there's loads of pollution. Do you know what I mean? I've just seen a bunch of about 40 dead chickens. There's all like plastic in the water. But yeah, that's just on the initial shoreline. A little bit further out, and obviously when you get the drone, you get that kind of aerial top-down view. Do you know what I mean? You do get that beautiful turquoise colouring in the water. But I think there's only, when me and Em looked at coming here, we fly home in 2 days, and there's no ferry. Wednesday's the only day without a ferry. So obviously we just came for a day trip, which I'm not sure if it was a good or bad thing. Now we're here, we're a bit like, I'm not sure what there is to do, but I think the wider side of the island, where I think a lot more of the beautiful stuff will be, to be 100% honest, and the beaches and the mermaid lady. So if I go away, I'll actually look where they are. I just assumed, which you never do, we'd be dropped off at like the main bit, but I guess they might go to different areas. So if I can find where the mermaid ladies are, I'll overlay it on the screen right about now, because I think that would be one of the top things to do and see here. But yeah, I would definitely bring some snacks. Obviously we've got a few bits, a baby bell, some crisps and a bottle of water, so you know what I mean, that will suffice us and keep us going. But yeah, I think very different to our experience. Kind of, we were expecting like the Philippines, and it does give me a little bit Coron vibes, but all those areas are a lot more built up. This is not built up at all. Super yeah, relaxed on that front. So if you want something insanely remote in the absolute wilderness, I think this is the spot for you. If you're looking for a little bit more something going on, if you're looking for somewhere where you can get some food, like me and Em were just saying then, we met a couple of German couples on the boat, and I was saying like, because they're staying for 2 days, I'm like, where are they eating? So I'm not sure. Like, we've just walked like maybe a kilometre, like 500, 600 metres each way, up the shoreline, up through all these little like picnic benches and stuff, and I've not seen one restaurant, one establishment. So if you are going to come here, obviously we're just doing a day trip, I would definitely do a little bit more research, make sure you get the right boat and get dropped off at the right place. But I also think the Dragon boat, it only takes 45 minutes, so 100% worth it. So if you are going to plan a trip, I'd probably make sure you just come on a Thursday or a Sunday for that, because yeah, the ferry, as much as it was comfortable and was chilling, it is a long time just to sit there, especially if you're only doing a day trip. It's like 3 hours each way, plus the wait time in the morning for an hour and 45, 2 hours on the island. So yeah, we win some, we lose some, we make the mistakes, so you don't have to, but you can't complain. We're exploring, we're back on the road, it's beautiful scenery, beautiful waters. Yeah, any questions down below, baby. Outro time. The team may have salvaged the day with a little good story. Found a little shop or a few little shops, managed to pick up a little can of Coke. Doesn't matter where you are in the world, these boys, they'll bloody get themselves there. So yeah, $1, so still probably cheaper than the UK actually, so cheers to that. And in search of the mermaid fisherwomen, fish ladies? The mermaid ladies. Yeah, the mermaid ladies that we saw online, basically these women who spearfish fish, but in like a sustainable way, so they don't obviously annihilate the population. Things you love to see. We were walking through an area, Em was in front, I was like, oh, let's take a video of you here, and then there were like a million like dried out fish, I guess, like on the side. So anyway, went over and was like trying to speak to them. They had to get like their like 8 or 10-year-old daughter to come and translate, I guess. So I think we got there, I was just doing like fishing rod or spear emojis, and she kind of jumped at it when I said the spear one. So yeah, that is hopefully salvageable. Salvaging the day. Good little story to finish things off. But yeah, I think Atauro Island, I think unless you're doing like something like scuba or going to remote areas, I think just coming here for a day is a bit of a waste, to be fair, because it is a long ferry each way. The people, however, have been super, super nice. Like all them then when I went over chatting to them, were like absolutely buzzing, like got their daughter over, like super, super friendly. And then obviously Alan, who we met on the boat, and then more people here saying, do you know what I mean, hello to us, walking down the beach and stuff. So yeah, the people are top draw in terms of tourism, attractions and excursions, things to see. I think it leaves just a little bit to be desired, but in the same instance, if you want something super remote, super untouched, something where none of your friends have been, then this is going to be the spot for you, this is going to be the country for you. But we've got one more day coming tomorrow, hopefully going to get up to Cristo Rei, which is obviously the old yeah, kind of like Christ Redeemer-esque statue on the old hill. So if you're not already subscribed, hit the button down below. I'll see you tomorrow. Remember, baby, the chef is always cooking.